morning YouTube and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about BoxyCharm, but more importantly, BoxyLuxe. I know you've probably been researching and trying to figure out whether or not this box makes sense to purchase. It's double the price of a regular box, but you also get double the items and you get some really fantastic items. So now that I've had a month or two to really use these items, go through them, see if I'm really enjoying them and if they're worth the price, I'm going to go through them with you and I'm going to let you know whether or not it's worth it. Alright, I'm just going to go right down the list. First off, we have the Luxe Rose Gold Complete Face Brush Set. Came in this nice holder. It also had some plastic and stuff. It looked nice. Obviously, mine is loved. I have used it already several times. I used this foundation brush earlier to do my foundation. I love Luxe brushes, but funny enough, I've actually never purchased one. I've gotten them in BoxyCharm, I've gotten them in Ipsy Glam bags, and I've just never actually had the need to purchase one, even though I probably have a full face set by now, especially when we're adding this into the equation. This retails for $65, and I honestly would say it's completely worth it. These brushes are soft, they're luxurious, they last a really long time. I've had some of my other ones for years, and I can't say enough nice things about them. The foundation brushes are great. This highlight brush is really nice and fluffy. Great like blending brushes and crease brushes. You have a little spoolie here. It's really nice, and even a lip brush, which I don't ever tend to use, but hey, if you're into that stuff or if you need a nice crisp line and that's the way that you do it, it's got it. It's really got you covered. You can do a full face, a full look with just the brushes that it comes with. So I say this right here, this is definitely a hit. We're gonna move along. The Tarte Glitter Lip Paint retails for $20. It's this guy right here. I don't know if you can see the color that well. It is a gold, bronze, pink, reflective type gloss. I have it on right now. I really like it. It smells like cookies. It is very sticky, so if your hair hits you in the mouth or something like that, it's gonna stick. But it's really nice. The only thing that I don't like about it is it's a little bit gritty if you're not wearing something under it. So if you're just wearing this as a gloss, it can be a little bit gritty, which is a little bit distracting to me. But if you're wearing it over something, it definitely wears well. It's long wearing, it's pretty. The gold glitter gives it a nice reflect. And I would say that this isn't something that I might go out of my way to purchase, but I definitely am not mad to have it in my collection, and it will definitely get some use. Next we have the Violet Voss Pro HG palette, which goes for $45. Now, the thing that I love about this palette is that the colors are really pretty. As you can see, I've been using this palette. I used it on my eyes today. It's got a lot of really pretty glitters and shimmers, and then just some brown mattes and this pink one here. The only thing I can say is some of the mattes go on a little bit patchy, but they blend out just fine. The color payout from all the colors is really nice. I'll make sure to insert some swatches for you. Your eyes may be dyed if you use this pink. I don't know if you have ever had this happen before, but if you use deep reds, berries, pinks, a lot of times your eye or your brush will actually be dyed pink, which is not like the end of the world as long as you know that like that's gonna happen, but can be a little bit frustrating, especially when you have these nice clean brushes and they're dyed pink. But it has a really nice mirror, so if you're traveling with this, that's good. The only thing I wish is that it had a little bit more color option. Maybe, you know, throw a purple in here, a green, just something else. I feel like one or two other colors could have made this a hit, like out of the park, whereas you've got like several pink shade shimmers that are all different, and they all swatch differently, but I feel like you could have thrown in something else that would have just made it stand out a little bit more. This color palette is really popular right now. The pinks, the browns, the bronzes, the golds. And so I've been getting a lot of palettes that have the same color scheme in them. So this, I would reach for more than them just because it's more shades, but I have to say, I kind of wish it had just some other color options. But is it worth $45 if you like these colors? Absolutely it is. Next we have my least favorite thing in the box. It is called a sponge gel, and it is $20. It is a body wash infused buffer. And as you can see, it is still in plastic because I refuse to try it. It's not that I refuse to try it at all. It's that I refuse to try it and keep it and try it again. There's no hook to hang it in your bathroom. So basically they want me to use this, scrub my body. It smells really good. I will give it that. It's got a really nice, refreshing, you know, showery smell. But my problem is that once I'm done with it, even if I bring it out, am I just gonna like set it on something where it can grow like bacteria from the wet? From the dampness. It's a pass for me only because I don't have a way to hang it on something. And so for $20 for something that I'm going to use one time really doesn't make sense to me. But if you don't have a problem scrubbing yourself down with it, setting it somewhere, picking it back up the next day, and it doesn't bother you, then I mean, by all means, it might be really good. Just for me, this is a hard no. I'm gonna try it eventually, but I needed to film this video first. But either way, it's not gonna be worth the $20 price tag by any means for me. All right, now my favorite thing in the entire box is this Alamis. It is the Pro Collagen Marine Cream. It goes for $89. So it's also the most expensive thing in the box and worth almost double what you're paying for the box. This is the smoothest, most luxurious cream. It is so hydrating. It just goes into your skin and then it doesn't leave you feeling like moist or wet like some of those thicker moisturizers do, like an IT Cosmetics. I love that, but I love it for at night because it doesn't dry down. It just leaves like this layer of almost like wet moisture on my face. So for at night, it's great. I don't like it under makeup. This dries down, but still leaves your face just feeling moist and soft and like it's ready to put whatever you're gonna put on it. And I love it. And I don't know if I can justify paying $89 for it, but I can definitely justify a 20% off coupon and then going to Sephora or Ulta and buying it because it's by far my favorite moisturizer that I have ever had. So that was 100% a win and made the box completely worth it because would I spend $50 on that? Absolutely. And that's what I spent on the box. So for me, done deal, box is worth it. But we're not done yet. Next we have the Wander Beauty Wanderlust palette. It's the Dusk to Dawn Blush and Highlight palette, excuse me. It goes for $26. It's got a little mirror. It's got 3 shades. It's got 2 blushes. One of them is like a pearly. It's got a little bit of a sheen to it. And then this gold is your highlight. Now, I will insert swatches. I have it on right now. If you have pale skin, like yours truly, please go in with a light hand, especially with this highlighter or with this blush, because there is good color payout and this is a little bit dark for my skin tone. Now, if you have a deep skin tone, this is gonna be your jam. Like, worth every penny of it. The only thing I don't like is the pan, not the size of the pan, but the way that they're shaped. Because I have a fluffy blush brush and I feel like I can't get blush on the whole brush. So it kind of makes it a little more difficult to put it on and to get it on my brush. So I will say that I wish these were squares, circles, some other shape that wasn't a skinny rectangle. But I've just kind of been mixing these two together when I've been using them, and that's kind of worked for me. But again, if you have light skin, this gold is gold and it will show up dark on your skin. So I went in with it today. I think it looks beautiful, but just be aware that there's good payoff on this. So it's kind of like the Tarte lip gloss. I wouldn't have purchased it for myself, but I'm not mad to have it in my collection, and I will definitely use it, just sparingly and light-handed. All right, the winner for the biggest surprise out of everything, the thing that I actually had no idea I would like or not like, I just had no idea about it at all, is this Lorac Pro Lash Pomade Mascara. And I have to say there's so many things about it that I thought I wasn't gonna like. If you open it up, it has a curved wand. Hate that, because I am good for putting on an entire eye look using a curved wand and getting mascara all over my eye. So, and especially with the bottom lashes, I'm just not good with it. It's also got a really like, I don't want to say like a loose formula, but like a thin formula almost. So I thought this was just going to be okay at best. And I have to tell you that I was really wrong. It's really, really good. It's so good. I mean, I don't curl my lashes or anything, and it just whoop, brings them right up, gives them some lift. I'm really, really, really a fan of this mascara. I just have to be really careful when I use it because I have ruined two, not one, two eye looks trying to put on this mascara in a rush. So this is definitely not, this is not for my, oh, gotta get to work and I don't have enough time to do my makeup days. This is like full glam, but I don't feel like putting on lashes. Let me coat these guys with this and be super duper duper careful. I also wouldn't recommend doing it on the bottom lash lines just because the bottom lashes are short and it's really, really easy to end up hitting your skin right under them. And then that can just ruin your makeup, especially if you've already done your face makeup, which for me, mascara is the last thing I do. So that would be horrible, and it's happened. So, but this is good. You will like this. Everyone will like it. On to the thing I like the least. I really, really wanted to like it. And it's a little mini straightener. It's by PYT. And it's a mini hair straightener. It goes for $75. Oh, the mascara goes for $24, by the way. Worth every penny of it. But back to this guy. Alright, so it comes in this little cheaply made, you know, container, but it's fine. I mean, it's a straightener and you would be able to travel with it. I was really excited for this. One, because it matches my beauty room, so I was about that. And two, because I love, you know, putting little curls in my hair, and I was like, this will be nice for touch-ups, you know, when I'm going out of town, and it'll be easy to pack, won't take up a lot of room. I was like over the moon excited for this guy right here. So I plugged it in and I waited, and then I tried to straighten something, and nothing happened except my hair got pulled. So then I was like, okay, maybe I'll curl it. And again, nothing happened except my hair got pulled. So I hate it. And it just pulls my hair. Now, if I had like a little kink in the back and needed to get it out, would it work? Yeah, I'm sure it would. But like, it's not worth all the hair that I feel like it's going to pull out if I continue to try to use it. So I will likely give it away. Probably to my niece. She's like 11. And yeah, because this is a pass for me, but if this is the only real pass in the box, then the box was probably still worth it. But we're not done. Last but not least, we have this Crimes of Beauty wristlet and portable charger for $22. Now, this is a nice little makeup bag. You could wear it as like a little wristlet or a purse. I personally wouldn't, but you know, I'm not everybody. Comes with this little portable charger. I don't use these mainly because I forget to plug them in. And then once I remember to plug them in, I forget to bring them with me. And then I get mad at myself for forgetting them, and then it's just like a vicious, vicious cycle. So I don't use these. But it says Crimes of Beauty, and I'm sure that it would be nice to have. It's really sleek, it's really thin, it would fit right in your purse or even in your wallet maybe. And if you're just throwing some makeup in your purse and you need a little bag for it, it's got a little section, you can't probably see it, that separates in here, which is nice if you have like a couple brushes or something that you know got product on it that you want to keep separate from everything else. Not that it couldn't just like roll right out into the rest of it, but you know, in theory it works. Or you can put your little charger guy in that little pocket too. So any of that works. But for me, this is But for you, it might be great because you might be glam AF and you might want everyone to know. So that being said, that was the BoxyLuxe from December, and I used my calculator, and $386 is what it retails for, and I paid $50. So if you're somebody who really likes your neutrals, you know what you like, you don't really like to branch out, I would say it's probably not the box for you. It's not worth it. You can't customize anything. You kind of get what they give you. Now for me, I want to build my collection. I love trying new things. I love color. I love I love trying products that I've never seen. I love the idea of getting products that I've never heard of and trying brands that I've never heard of, indie brands, you know, different products that I would have never bought myself, never tried in a store. I love it. So for me, $50 is nothing. I can't wait till the March one. I'm already looking up spoilers, and there's only 2 of them, and I wish there was so many more, but that's okay. But for you, if that's not your spiel and you just really want what you want and know what you want, and you know, don't want to spend $50 on not being able to customize something, then I don't think that this is for you. But if you're like me and you want to play makeup all day every day, then I would say go for it. BoxyCharm, you did me right. Thank God for BoxyLuxe.